All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel, member Raeveon. So today we are starting Raeveon micro locks, and this was a quadrant over here of 4, similar to this right here. 1, 2, I'm sorry, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I got these first 3 sections done out of the way, and so I will start those in the back another day. So let me show you guys. So she's going to have a total of 32 of these sections, 32. In each quadrant, there's going to be 16 braids. So that will be a total of 480 micro locks altogether. So these are the first 3 on this side. I'm going to show you guys how they look. This is how they look. I am starting hers off with braids, a braid pattern. As you can see right here, I did not put this in braids because I'm not trying to have her lose hair. So this is day 1. This is a quadrant of 3. It was 1, 2, 3, similar to right here. It took me about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, maybe. What is it? It is now 5 o'clock, so we started about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock. So it took me 2 hours, let's say 2 hours at the most, just to do these 3 sections. So I don't expect, with that time frame, I don't expect to finish these within the next few days at all. I'm considering this is going to be a long journey, a long process, but in the end, it will be wonderful. Day 1, stay tuned for day 2. All right. This is day 2, and I would like to show you the other side. Remember, there was 3 quadrants on this side. It looks like this is 1. As you can see, it follows the grid pattern. So this was 1 quadrant. This was 2. And this last box right here was 3. As you can see, in each quadrant, it should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, some of these, because of her line extended further out, I had to do 5 to keep the integrity of the pattern of the grid pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will still put her about, because with just 4 in each quadrant, a total of 16, it would have put her at 480 micro locks. But some of them, because of the pattern, I may have had to do 5, but that will still make her not exceed no more than 500 locks altogether. Once these mature, I can see them being full and beautiful. You can see the length of them right now. I am doing a braid pattern. This is the other side. Hold your head down, Ray. And if you can see there's a lot of loose hairs. I don't know what you call that. Flyaways. But I saw other ones where they looked just like this, the flyaways. I'm so happy with the length that she's starting off with. Of course, as it matures, it's going to shrink up a lot. She slept on this side yesterday, so it's kind of wrinkled up. But let's see, this side again. This is day 2. As you guys can see the pattern. Remember, I left these out because I'm not trying to, look at that. I'm not pulling her edges out. I will keep that as a part of her edges. I'm not pulling it. And so this side, because her line extended out here, I went ahead and did that and interlocked it. And then we can see her baby hairs here. So I'm very happy. I have discovered that it is taking me 3 hours to do 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. It does actually take me 3 hours. Yesterday it took me about 2 to 3 hours over here. Today it took me 3 hours. So this is 3. So that will be 3 hours, 6 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. So it looks like No, 18. I'm sorry. It looks like I have 18 more hours to go in order to complete her whole head. But all right, day 3. All right, this is day 3. In day 3, I have done 1, 2, 3 sections on this side and 1, 2, 3 sections on that side. So the other day I had ended out with just the top section up here, the top front. And that was about 100. Well, this top half, and let me stand up, sorry. This top half, turn. Just this top half and just the corner over here ended up being 100 micro locks. So when I added sections 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, total tonight on day 3, we're ending at 157 micro locks. So I kind of pinned them down for us right now. Sorry, I really didn't want to undo these, but this is how they look. This is her length. So as you can see, it's pretty good length. I noticed, let me go to this other side right quick. On this side. Okay, so I finished this section, and because this is one section right here, if you can see, let me see. Let's see if I can take the rubber band out. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. So I noticed on these 3 sections, 1, 2, 3, it only took an hour and 50 minutes to complete it. So I asked myself, why am I completing this side in an hour and 50 minutes? That was a heads up for me that something was wrong. Okay, I'm taking these out so I can show y'all how that happened. Okay, so this was a section up here, right? Notice that on this side that it's supposed to be 4 squares, and every square supposed to have 4 lines. Notice on this side, turn around, that this side was this, that's the only thing was over here was this square. So look how small that is. So I was only able to make 3 instead of 4, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, which only, so this first row has 1, 2, 3, 4. This second row only has 1, 2, and this third row only has 2. And then when I got up here, I noticed it was the same. It was 1, 2, but I was able to do, let's see. I was not able to do still 4. I was only able to do 3. But when I got up here, because I realized that this only took me, an hour to do. When I got up here, I realized why. So I went back to the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had ended up with 4, but it's still 3 rows. So I knew that if I continue down that road, that it will shorten the locks, that I will have 3 rows, and for every 3 rows, it will only be 3 locks. So that will make her micro locks go all the way down to only 395. So when I figured out that mistake on this side, I fixed the mistake. And so I ended up going back to 4 in each row. 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, and then you can see 3, 4. I ended up going back to parting 4 rows first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in each row, I ended up going back to 4 braids in each row. which will, if I continue down that path, considering the mistakes that was made on the other ones, she will end up with 439 locks. I was able to, on this side, stay true to the grid pattern. Over here, I was able to stay true to the grid pattern. I just had less micro locks in the row. So I can still just take my finger and point and part it, you know, because it's true to the grid pattern. So this is day 3 again. Stay tuned for day 4.